This is the ASSA Twin Combi. Okay, works. Let's get to picking. That was encouraging, this sound. I think the sidebar is picked. Still with those remaining barrels. One is set, two is set. There is one, or actually now two is set. Three. Nice click on him. There is one very annoying pin in the back that I need to use this tool for. Let's see. Very close now. There we go. Fuck, this has been a struggle. I was fighting with this lock for weeks, almost. I even bricked one different twin combi that I picked but not on video, so I needed to learn another one. Well, there he is. Alright. Just a second, I need to readjust the camera. Oops. All right. Okay, this should work. So let's take a look what's inside. stamp the sidebar first. And the sidebar pins. Okay. This angle is terrible, actually. Whatever. Okay, so let's start dumping the key pins. There's one. Actually a master wafer as well. There's two. More master wafers on the way. 3, another master wafer. 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Let's remove the driver pins now. And the springs. There we go. The core is free. Well, actually it's not the core, but yeah. So here are the finger pins. They are through gates lined up, so the sidebar can retract like this, and the plug can turn. Oops. And as I pull the key out, you can see the fingerprints turning and traveling up and down. So let's extract them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And dump the springs. They're very small, so you want to take care around them. Okay, and counter milling on the core. Well, it sounds better in other videos, but it's there. Okay, and finger pins. With serrations, with vertical serrations, and a through gate that goes in here. Like this. So you need to rotate the finger pin so this can go into this space, and the rotation is difficult because of these serrations that are caught right here. You can see like on the edges of these teeth that there are little, I don't know what it is, notches, I guess, and serrations on the finger pin get caught in there, so that makes the rotation more difficult. Alright, and the drivers are ASSA barrel spools that interact with the countermilling. Not sure if I will be able to show it. Oops, yeah, right here. So this thin part of the spool gets caught in the milling right here, and you need to bounce it out of there. That's why you hear lots of clicks from the drivers as you push on them, because the driver pin is making its way through all of these parts of the countermilling, and you really don't want to push it out of there because there's no way you will push it. I destroyed a lot of pigs trying to learn the barrels, and you're not gonna push it out of there. You really need to bounce it, and the best way how to do it is to have like a very pointy, well, I don't know why I'm showing you the pig touching the driver pin, because that's not what happens in the lock, but the idea is that you should have a pointy pig like the gem I'm using, so you can put a lot of force in one place on the pin. So that's one thing that's important, and do like this bouncing motion like this, not push it forcefully up but bounce it out. And so that's the first thing that's important when picking the barrels out of the milling. And the other thing is that you should really make sure that you are only touching the pin that you want, but that goes for other locks as well. So a pointy pick, and make sure that you're touching only the key pin you want. And very, very good tool, except for this, or other than the gem, are the Sparrows SSDev hooks, because they go up like this. There's a very steep curve in there, so they're good for it as well. And for the driver pins, for the finger pins, actually I only filed down Sparrow's black flag. I did not have any measurements or anything. The principle is that it should fit inside or on the bottom of the keyway. That's A. And B, it should be able to push and pull the finger pins so they can rotate. So it is actually not that important to have a very sturdy pick in this particular lock, because Twin Combi doesn't need a lot of force to lift the finger pins up, because you're not fighting against any horizontal false gates. So the lifting part is kinda easy. You don't need much force. So even the black flags work, despite they are really flimsy, but it does the job. What needs a little force is the pushing and the pulling, but you can do it with this as well. So nothing special. I was just using a file and then I ground it with a sandpaper until it was smooth. So that's basically all I was using, but the whole process was kinda difficult. Alright, so one more close-up on the pins, sorry, and the finger pins, the drivers, key pins, a lot of master wafers in this particular lock. These are the springs of the finger pins, the sidebar and its springs, and the core and the Bible, and that's basically it. So good luck if you try to pick this lock, because it's very difficult, but as soon as you learn the sidebar, you will see that it's mostly the barrels you have to worry about. Alright, so see you next time. Thanks for watching.